Hello, it's me, Daryl, Florida Catholic guy.
Delta 44 low rise, 1751.
Just out for my walk.
Echo 11, 10 for your transport status.
It's about 10 minutes to 6. Fairly warm, probably right around 90. Humidity's coming back. We had a couple of days with really dry air. Felt real refreshing. Still warm, still in the 80s, but with very low humidity, it felt really good. And
2 Delta 34.
now the
I have you on the contact message with 2 Delta 44.
hot and steamy weather is coming back, which I'm okay with that. They said it'll probably be here for the
I'll put you on the
foreseeable future.
911 Morse Bridge Road.
As it is summer, and usually we don't get any. Usually we don't get any cold fronts in May, but we got the one last week. What was it? Thursday, I think it came through. I'm just looking for friendly neighborhood alligator. I heard that it has moved to another pond. The other day it was out somewhere on this pond. It was out sunning itself. I don't know if that's it over there. I don't think it is. Could be. I don't think it is. I think it moved to that pond over there. He's been around.
He's on the personal 22, upgrade priority, 12133 Fruitwood Drive, cross of Clearbrook Court and Netherfield Court. This is a 22 with a pizza delivery driver. Clayton got signal 0 with a shotgun, went out in the driveway, called the 22, but the driver already took a 10 idiot.
Pardon my jaywalking here.
54 hours. The complainant's husband. He's back inside the house.
Okay, they're the ones who are calling.
Can I?
This pond.
And they're the ones who are calling.
Correct.
Alright, 10-4, I'll advise on the 94.
I imagine he could have
Actually, the driver's now back. So, any of the 94 to 2 Kilo 34.
from here. This is a fairly small pond compared to even the one over
So, you're
there.
both 51, 1755.
But anyway, fires almost went to one Friday night. Not Friday night, Saturday night, last night. About 8 o'clock, there was a structure fire. It was
21 or 8
actually in Tampa, right on the outskirts of Tampa. It would have been a 25-minute ride, according to Google Maps.
Free limit 2.
Came in
Down just 33 Road, South Florida.
came in as a
48,
shed on fire. And when they got there, they had the shed going and a house going. House that was on fire. The house that was on fire was on the back side of where the shed was, and then it spread into two other houses. Luckily, they were able to get a quick knockdown on it. They had a couple other sheds that went up too. Luckily, they were able to get a quick knockdown. I think I heard him say only one of the houses was unable to be lived in. There's that birds. They said the other house, the one that wasn't able to be lived in, basically what happened is the electrical panel was on the outside of the house and it burned up, so they didn't have any way of getting power to the house until that's replaced. So that was, I didn't go because, well, when it came in as a shed fire, I was like, it's possible that it could turn into a structure fire, because I looked up the house on Google Maps and there was like, it looked like there was like two sheds and then the house, and it was close by, and I was actually surprised that the house on the other street got going, but it was the house on the back side of the where the original call came in. So if I had gone, by the time I had gotten there, they would have had it just about out, so I wouldn't have seen much anyway. They did strike a second alarm on it. Finally went back to Mass today after being absent for 2 weekends in a row. I don't know if that is. I don't think it is. Now, but yeah, I went to Mass today, and it was good. It was one of those days that Father Sermon was pretty much directed at me. Funny how that happens. He was talking about how we need to rely on God for everything. That was the main message, but he says you got a lot of Catholics, and then he says even probably some here that know that the bishop gave a dispensation for COVID, which means you don't have to go to Mass. And so the bishop gave a dispensation from Mass due to COVID, which, by the way, ends on Pentecost Sunday. And so they think that means a day off from God. And the bishop was very clear when he gave the dispensation that you still have to make Sunday a holy day through hopefully at least watching the Mass on TV and saying some extra prayers, and there goes the ducklings. But I'd like to be able to get to that pond. So I'll bet you the alligator, you can just barely see it here. I'll bet you the alligator went there because that would be a good place for him. Nobody could bother him. But anyway, it's not just a Sunday off from Mass when you stay home from the dispensation. And honestly, the 2 weeks that I've been home from Mass, well, first of all, it had nothing to do with COVID. It was just pretty much laziness. But I haven't even been saying my regular daily prayers, never mind watching Mass or doing extra prayers. So that spoke to me at sermon, and I was able to get to confession after Mass. So that was good. And oh yes, it's the other thing I wanted to talk about. I did ask my priest if I should get the prick that's going around, and the poison that they want to inject into you. And I asked him if it was permissible from the perspective of a Catholic. Can we get the prick? And my priest was very honest. He says, our bishop, the Bishop of Rome, meaning the Pope, and pretty much all the bishops throughout the world have said that you should get the jab. But so he says they are the authority, and they speak for the church. So he says, I can only give you my opinion. But he says, in my opinion, no, you shouldn't get it. And I was really happy for that advice. I think it was good advice. And yeah.
Unable to call back. North 36 is en route, 1807.
Oh, I got banned from Facebook again for 30 days.
Rescue 33.
And this is a bunch of BS.
Rescue 33, go ahead.
The reason I got banned is because of a picture I posted.
No BLS call.
It was, I don't know if you call it a picture, it was just words. The words said, I'm paraphrasing, I don't know how it exactly says, but it says, I believe my immune system is capable of doing what it was designed for. It didn't mention anything about getting the prick or not getting the prick. It just said I believe my immune system is capable of doing what it was designed for. And I think underneath in small words it said freedom over fear. And that's all it said. And about 30 seconds after I posted that picture, I got a 30-day Facebook ban for that.
Engine 9, Rescue 1, respond emergency report.
I did file an appeal,
6895, at Eastern
and
location, North Falkenberg, 18.
usually I get a message back saying, we reviewed your comment or post or whatever, and it does violate our terms of service. Or I've actually had a couple of them that they actually unsuspended me from, but I haven't gotten any notice that they even looked at my appeal. So I don't know if maybe they'll wait till Monday, or they're just like, screw you, you're not getting an appeal. But bunch of fascists on fascist book.
Go ahead and start a third rescue for now, since there's 4 people and
The
one
left
infant
talks
involved.
about Trump and his supporters being fascist, but the real fascists are big tech, Facebook, Twitter, even YouTube, and those on the left. They're the ones that want to silence all opposition. They want to silence anything or anybody that doesn't agree with them.
Copy.
And it's really scary what's happening in this country.
Sam Myrtle, Kilo 31, dispatch at 1810.
Hillsborough 3 Kilo 16, clear my status, show me 51.
So anyway, I don't want this to go. This is almost 20 minutes now. So I will end this. And I'll say good night. God bless you. Thanks for watching. And have a nice rest of your weekend. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.